What's going on, everyone? StarHado here, and today we're going to be discussing the Bayonetta 3 situation. And to be honest, I'm glad I did not talk about this earlier because all the facts was not out and this would have been an entirely different video. So I'm glad I waited and was kind of lazy so I can give you the full facts and come with a complete conclusion on the entire story. So yeah, pretty much do typical YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, and let's get right into it. Pretty much, if you're new to the situation, the original voice actor of Bayonetta was announced to be replaced earlier this year, to the disappointment of many fans. However, a few days ago, Helena Taylor, the original voice actor of Bayonetta, released a series of videos on Twitter discussing, while also breaking the NDA she was under, her dealings with Platinum Games and Nintendo. She goes on to say that Nintendo was offering her a ridiculously low amount of money, and that she, with the help of a friend, wrote to Hideki Kamiya about how she felt that she deserved more money for the role that she played in the Bayonetta character, and she was then given an offer of $4,000 for the whole game, allegedly. She then proceeds to call for a boycott of Bayonetta 3, saying that spend the money you were going to use on Bayonetta 3 for charity, and in the same light also bashes the replacement out there that they got for Bayonetta 3. I forgot her name right now, it's not on the tip of my tongue, but yeah, she also bashes her in the same light by saying that no matter what she does with the role, that she will never be Bayonetta and that she never deserves to be known as the voice of Bayonetta. Now, looking back at that statement, it was a red flag that, someone would say something like this, because if you were, a disgruntled employee, let's say it was a role you were familiar with, you would not respect the person that, just took the job that you didn't want. Especially since that this whole matter wasn't over like the character or the disagreement between two people. This was over pay. So if this was over pay, there was no need to slander the replacement voice actor at all. So that was a major red flag. But a lot of people, including myself, I was in this camp for a little bit too, overlooked that kind of statement and just proceeded to be like, yo, Platinum Games, you kind of fucked up for this. Like, why did you not pay her a fair wage? So anyway, a few hours later, Hideki Kamiya got on Twitter and basically said that her statements were false and that was untrue and you shouldn't have believed her because she was lying and stuff like that, and then proceeded to remind people that his block button is faster than any of the Western cowboys ever imagined. Billy the Kid has nothing on this man, so he will block you faster than the fucking 1/10 of a second you blink your fucking eye in. Like, he is a fucking deity when it comes to that block button, bro. He is the godfather of the block button. So yeah, pretty much that did not help the situation, and this was not looking good for Platinum Games at this moment, because everyone assumed that they was on the wrong. They didn't come out and really conveyed the best message of saying that these statements are false and that we really can't say anything too much about it because it will be under NDA that Miss Taylor broke, and of the sort. So pretty much the bashing of Platinum Games goes on for like a day or so, and then like I want to say 3 days prior ago, Jason Schreier comes out with an article that states from a few different sources that the claims that Miss Taylor made was wildly inaccurate. So apparently, allegedly, according to the article, I'm paraphrasing here, so take that for note. You can also, if you want to go read the article yourself, let me turn off my phone right there. That was unprofessional of me. My bad. But if you want to go read this article for yourself, it will be linked in the description below. And pretty much, Jason Schreier co. I'll say Jason Schreier and co. discuss and reveal that Miss Taylor was actually offered $15,000+ for the entire game, split of course over the recordings of several sections, which was about 4 or 5 in total, depending on how many lines and how long it took for her to record her lines. And yeah, it wasn't the 4,000 flat. Now, this was a major thing because she inherently, if this information is to be believed, she lied. And that's never good. Because here's the other part of the story. With this, the $15K offer they made to her initially, she rejected this offer and had a counter offer proposed that was a 6-figure salary with residuals. Now, residuals alone is hard enough to get in the voice acting industry for even seasoned professional voice actors, because it's just something they really don't want to do because they are honestly some greedy fucks. But you know, that's not the story of today. The story today is that, you know, Miss Taylor was lying about certain events, and that is never good. So pretty much she lied about it, allegedly, if this source is to be believed. And pretty much, yeah, she asked for a 6-figure salary. They said no and decided to recast. Now, that is when Miss Taylor decided to go out and make this video on Twitter, stirring the pot a little bit more and causing the whole kerfuffle with Platinum Games and Miss Taylor and everyone surrounding Bayonetta 3. And honestly, when it comes down to it, what I think about this situation, I really were a victim at first. I was a victim. I really were. Pretty much I was fully believing Miss Taylor. I was like, yo, this is fucked up, Platinum Games. How can you do this? How can you play this woman 4K? Well, offer this woman 4K for the entire game, bro. Like, you know better, bro. You could have gave her better. But I mean, at the end of the day, it would have been fine because, you know, nothing she could have done legally to, you know, counteract that. Because I mean, at the end of the day, that's how they wanted to do it, so that's how they did it. But to come and find out that it wasn't even like that, and that the real story was that you wanted 6 figures, was crazy. You're mad disrespectful for that. You really wasted everyone's time out here by saying and claiming that you was the victim when you was the person that really turned down the offer on your own volition because you felt that this game was gonna make game busters and that you deserved a fucking 6-figure salary for some fucking reason, when even the most seasoned of voice actors don't even get that for some of the even biggest roles in gaming. So it's not really you really should not have expected that. I don't know where she thought she was going to get that from, but it definitely wasn't Platinum Games. And I am now seeing why they said it was untrue. And we honestly, you know, hey, Platinum Games, I owe you an apology. You guys were right. You had every right to yeah, declined the offer because that was insane. That was definitely insane. So that's really all I gotta say on the topic. Pretty much, Miss Taylor, check yourself before you wreck yourself, but I think that's a little bit too late. So just good luck, I guess. And yeah, thank you for watching. Let me know if you want more videos like this, man. I can always talk about some shit. So yeah, pretty much, thank you for watching. Stay Shin Megami Golden, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.